a rocket, a smiling moon, and an eye-popping collision that has been replayed for over a century. You've seen the image, even if you've never seen the film. But what if I told you that this single shot, created in 1902, changed cinema forever? The man behind A Trip to the Moon wasn't an inventor or a scientist. He was a magician. Georges Méliès owned a Paris theatre and amazed crowds with sleight of hand and stage illusions. When he discovered film, he saw not just moving pictures, but a way to create moving dreams. While the Lumiere brothers documented reality, Méliès turned cinema into a fantasy. A Trip to the Moon is just 14 minutes long, but it is packed with adventure. A group of astronomers builds a bullet-shaped rocket. With a giant cannon, they shoot themselves into space. On the moon, they meet insect-like aliens called Selenites, battle them with umbrellas, and escape back to Earth as heroes. And then there's that unforgettable shot. The rocket sticking into the moon's eye. A single image that would become one of the most iconic in film history. To audiences in 1902, this was nothing short of sorcery. Méliès used stage machinery, trapdoors, pyrotechnics, and hand-painted backdrops. He even stopped and started his camera mid-shot to make a creature vanish into a puff of smoke. The Selenite costumes, the giant cannon, the hand-tinted colour, all crafted with theatre-like detail. Méliès wasn't just making a film, he was inventing visual effects. A Trip to the Moon spread across the world, often pirated in America, leaving Méliès with little profit, but its impact was truly enormous. For the first time, film could tell a story, not just capture daily life. It planted the seeds of narrative cinema, inspiring the pioneers of Hollywood and, eventually, the great science fiction epics. Every rocket, every alien, every space adventure on screen owes something to Méliès. For decades, the film survived only in battered black and white prints. Then in 1993, a miracle. A colour-tinted reel was found in Spain. After a painstaking digital restoration, the world saw A Trip to the Moon as audiences had once in 1902, painted in vibrant shades of blue, red and gold. To complete it, French duo Air composed a modern soundtrack. Their music gave Méliès' image new life. It was dreamy, otherworldly and timeless. Georges Méliès himself lived to see his career fade. After the First World War, he was forced to sell toys at a train station, but his films were never forgotten. In 2011, Martin Scorsese's Hugo told Méliès' story for a new generation. Audiences rediscovered not only the magician behind the movies, but the magic of A Trip to the Moon. A rocket in the moon's eye, a vision that started it all. Over a century later, A Trip to the Moon is more than a film. It's the birth of movie magic. Proof that imagination can launch us to the stars, long before technology could. Georges Méliès didn't just take us to the moon, he took us to the movies.